us one funny story you had with Lil Tjay on tour.
Oh, these niggas is crazy. Nah. Yo, so you can't go to sleep. You gotta sleep 1 hour. Oh, Boston? I love Boston. Like, Boston's like a second home for me. Boston, they show love, they show love.
Welcome back to WSJU Radio, the number one college radio station in New York City. Today I have a very special guest coming from the Bronx, dropping hits like No Talking, Like What You See, No Keys, and more. We got KYY STACKS in the building.
You already know the vibes we had, gang.
Well, how's it going?
Everything good, man.
Okay. So what part of the Bronx you from?
The South Bronx, like
South
the Streamline area.
What does the Bronx mean to you?
Bronx is dangerous, but for me, that's like hometown, so for me, more like Bronx, it mean a lot because, like, how to explain it? I'm trying to think of, like, how to word it fast. The Bronx mean a lot because not a lot of people make it out the Bronx, for me. So if you make it out the Bronx, you're strong, like one strong individual. So I feel like it's, like, powerful, no cap. It hold a lot against you, for me. It hold a lot on you.
What are some ways that you're going to try to make out the Bronx?
For me, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even live in the Bronx no more.
No more?
Yeah, but making out the Bronx, I feel like mentally I made it out the Bronx when I lived there, for me. But now, like, with the music and everything, slowly but surely it's taking off. So with the music and with the right investments, no going back.
And then a lot of people say, the Bronx is mad dangerous and stuff like that. How
yeah.
What was the hardest life lesson you learned when you was growing up?
And mind your business. That's my, I guess, hardest. Like, that's one main life lesson. No cap, mind your business. Stay put, stay in your place, cause it get dangerous. One wrong turn, it get crazy, treacherous for real. I ain't gonna lie. Say what you want to say. The Bronx is different.
All right. So how do you feel about the whole Bronx drill right now? Do you think Bronx got it right now?
I ain't gonna lie. Hell yeah. The Bronx, like, for drill, Bronx, and they kind of like taking over New York. Taking over BK. I see it happening in like a few more months. Because they drill is different than, Brooklyn drill. I feel like a lot of the Brooklyn drill, besides Pop and Fabio, and, a lot of it is starting to, like, kind of sound the same, you feel me? Mm-hmm. The Bronx, they got a different sound. They sound different. You could tell the difference from a Bronx drill rapper and a Brooklyn drill rapper.
Okay.
Feel me?
So will we ever see KYY STACKS on, like, pop out on a little drill song, or you gonna stick on the melodic?
Come on. Nah, of course. Of course.
Who's some of the Bronx drill artists you tapped in with?
Bando. Heavy. D-Thing.
Oh, okay, the whole RPT gang.
I don't know the whole RPT, but I know Bando personally. D-Thing I tapped in. I heard a couple different people, though. I'm not gonna lie, I heard a lot. I just don't know a lot of their names.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot of different ones. But, who else? As far as Joe Ron Suno.
Oh, yeah. You pulled up here one time.
Ron Suno. Who else? It's another one that's in my head. Davo. I don't know if you know Davo, but...
I got tapped in?
Tap in.
All right, bet. All right. So, do you feel like the Bronx drill will ever pass the whole Bronx melodic sound,
Never.
Why do you think melodic sound will last longer?
Because, not for nothing, it's like a singing vibe. It's what the ladies like. Like, drill is more for the gangsters, you feel me? Right. So, yeah, I think about it. If the females not bumping, like, females, don't get it twisted, females is bumping the drill music, but the ladies is going to bump the melodic because they want to hear. Why do you think Lil Durk is up? Lil Durk is like a melodic drill rapper. Like, he's talking drill shit, but on some singing swaggy, he's swagging it out. And ladies love it. So it's like, it's really like what the ladies, I feel like majority of the fan base is females. Yeah. So if the females fuck with it, then it's going to take over.
So you speak a lot about the ladies in your songs, right? So are those general statements or those personal experiences?
Everything personal.
Everything personal? So what was the one song that was like hard to make? Like, damn. Might be a little too personal or some shit.
Alright. For the ladies?
For the ladies, yeah.
Nah, so I guess I say Letter to My Ex. Yeah, that's personal. Heavy personal. I got other music, but it's just not out yet, so I don't even want to talk. Oh, okay. But yeah, for Letter to My Ex is definitely for the ladies. Like What You See was not more, it was more like clubby vibe, but like little bits and pieces is like subliminals here and there a little bit.
Okay.
A little shine, like you feel me? Like I said, like in the beginning, I was like, bitches acting cute for their TikTok, don't even know they could kick rock. But I wasn't really talking about TikTok. I'm talking about like Snapchat. But I just threw TikTok so to switch it. You feel me? Yeah.
All right. So you just spoke about saying that some songs are unreleased. How do you decide which songs you want to release and which songs you want to keep for yourselves for a little bit longer?
I'm not gonna lie. I really just go with the vibe. I know my fans hate me because I don't be dropping nothing. It take a while for me to drop. So now I'm trying to get out of that drop again, stuff like that. But I feel like all my music that I make, I really like. I said whatever I don't like, I throw out. Facts. If I don't like it, I tell my engineer delete it. Feel me? Like, oh nah, that's not it. We gonna come back, and I'm gonna come back on that beat, and I'm gonna redo it, but delete that whole thing. So whatever's saved, that's in my email that I bumped, that's not out, it's gonna come out. It's just right now I'm taking time to think of what to put out. You feel me? It's hard making decisions when you got like 5 of your favorite songs. You just don't know which one to put out yet.
So what do you think is your favorite 3 songs that you have out right now?
My favorite, alright, so Like What You See is definitely my favorite. No Talking is definitely my favorite. And I just dropped a song called Focus.
Okay.
That is definitely top 3.
Alright, so how this time you gonna stay? How is KYY STACKS gonna stay more consistent now?
Now I'm dropping. I'm back to dropping. You feel me? Like I'm about to drop. I'm about to do a video in a couple days. So I got videos that's already made that I haven't dropped. So now I'm about to just shoot more videos, drop more music. I'm about to get active. You feel me? Town opening back up. So I'm definitely about to get back more active, like for everything.
And what social media do you think is gonna be the best platform to promote all the upcoming music?
I'm not gonna lie, like what got me lit in the beginning was Facebook. Like when I first started like dropping and posting, I was on Facebook with it, and I was kind of like semi going viral on Facebook, and then I finally like transformed that to IG. But right now I'm trying to get lit on TikTok. I ain't gonna lie, like
you been doing the TikTok dances and all?
Not really the dances, but I be on TikTok. I'm trying to get next to like a little TikTok, one of these little TikTok Jones. I need to.
Who's some of the TikTok Johns?
I don't know. There's a bunch of them.
Alright, so I'll ask this question a little bit. So when you become mainstream, you want industry girl or you want to like be
I
a
ain't
low-key
gonna
girl?
lie. Word to gang. Alright, send me. I'm just keeping a buck. So when I become mainstream, I've been in a relationship for 6 years. So now that I'm not in the relationship, I'm just like really just realizing like these females really ain't shit. So if I get mainstream and I fuck with a girl that's mainstream, it's like she gotta really have the same mental as me. You feel me? Like mentally, she gotta be on the same level as me. Feel me? Like we don't gotta do the same thing, but mentally we gotta be here with it. If we not here with it, then you gotta go. Feel me? And I go for a girl that's not lit. Feel me? I prefer girls that like I'd rather fuck with a female that's not lit. Personally, if you ask me, like I got a couple.
You want like a girl with like a nurse job and
yeah, I definitely a nurse vibe is definitely cool. But I just be chilling. I want a girl that's chill, that gets her bag. I don't gotta worry about how everybody face. You feel me? I feel like when you got a girl that get attention, they reach for more attention. You feel me? So it's like.
And speaking about mainstream, you have a very close relationship with Lil Tjay.
Yeah, that's a gang.
How did you guys meet?
I went on tour with him, and before that, he DM'd me. He DM'd me on the gram. He was like, yo, keep doing your thing. He was showing love. And then he was like, you gotta get next to me. Because I was telling him, like, yo, I got a song with a couple different people. I was trying to do the song and stuff. He was like, yo, you gotta get next to me. We linked up ever since. And then my boy Lee, my tour manager, he went crazy. He worked with us too. So he tapped it all in, really. Like, he confirmed that he locked everything in basically, and I went on tour, and ever since he's just been showing love ever since.
And a lot of people say tour be the craziest thing. So what's one funny story you have with Lil Tjay on tour?
Oh, these niggas is crazy. Nah, yo, so you can't go to sleep. You gotta sleep one eye open. Niggas pouring water on you in your sleep. Imagine being, for me, all types of nights like, and TJ's wild. Like, TJ would sleep in the studio and wake up at 5 in the morning and go in the studio and record. Like, yo, fuck it. We'll be out to the studio at 5 o'clock in the morning, that ass, like on some bucket. Like, that nigga's crazy. So he'll be up and he'll pour water on you, wake up. Me in the studio, wake up. But then the females, the girls is crazy. Like, the girls is wild. Like, tour really showed me that these females is for the streets. For real. Like, you'll be surprised. Like, I done seen so much crazy. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, they just wild. And they down for it all. Like whatever it costs to see you, meet you, take a picture, they gonna do whatever it take. They crazy, like, but they show love. I love it, but it's wild. It's a wild vibe. I ain't gonna lie, it's a wild vibe. You gotta really be here with it.
Because you can fall into it and
How
be
how
stuck.
not me? How no? None of them could say they ever talk to me in their life. The most a girl got up from me on tour is a fucking hi and a picture. But now they can hit me up though for sure. Now you get that for sure.
Alright, so let's take it back. What inspired you to become a rapper in the first place?
My mom could sing.
Mom can sing?
My mom could sing, yeah. So it was already like I was bound to do some type of music, something dealing with music. My mom know how to sing. I was raised in church, so I gotta go to church every Sunday as a kid, sing. Grandmother forcing you to sing, so it was like one of them vibes. And then my who was it? My other aunt, she had owned the studio, so I always heard like people in and out rapping, so it just grew on me.
Yeah. Will we ever see your mom on the track? Like a little background
Bro,
sample?
trust me, I ain't gonna lie, my mom be playing. One day she be like, yo, I'm going to the studio with you, then one minute she don't, but I ain't gonna lie, I might have my mom like in the intro of my EP. No cap.
And speaking of EP, how soon can we see that?
Yo, I was supposed to drop that EP for my birthday. I'm trying to drop it. I'm trying to drop it before Halloween for sure. I just had like to perfect a couple different things that I felt like if I dropped it the way I was gonna drop it, I didn't feel like it was gonna be perfect. You feel me? So now that I'm taking a step back and I'm like reevaluating all my music, I feel like now I got it for sure.
How many songs can we see on the EP?
10.
10?
10 songs.
All by yourself or any features? Yeah, tell the features.
I was going to put features, but I got a couple features I'm getting a hard time getting the clearances for. So I was like, I'm going to just drop my first EP, just me. So I'm just doing me.
What's the name?
The Princess of New York.
Princess.
So, for me. So, yeah, the Princess of New York, but like, it's a different vibe for real.
Alright. And then from now to already discussing about your EP, I've seen your little career from your first song, post on SoundCloud called I'm Back.
I'm Back, yes.
To your most recent song, Like What You See, and Now Focus. So, how did you feel you grew as an artist?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, believe it or not, tremendously. Like, the growth is crazy. I feel like I grew as an artist with my sound, like, finally, like my sound, I feel like my sound always been the same, you feel me? But, like, far as, like verbally, me being more, like, with metaphors and, little tongue twisters and stuff here and there, like, my wordplay grew more than done. You feel me? Because when I did I'm Back, that was because I dropped that song. That was my first song. I dropped that song because at first I was rapping on Facebook. Like, I was just making videos on Facebook and just uploading it. So I stopped posting the videos on Facebook. So I guess everybody, like, that used to share it on Facebook started to think, like, I don't rap no more. So I finally, like, went to the studio and made a song and dropped it, like, I'm back. You feel me?
Right. So how would you describe your sound right now?
Now my sound is immaculate.
Right?
My sound is definitely different. I feel like, people gonna say, like, I sound like a couple different people just because I can sing and rap, because the melodic sound. My sound is definitely different, especially I'm a female. So it's not a lot. I don't feel like there's a lot of people doing it like me at all. And, like, the things I be talking about, like, I make music, like, not for nothing. Like, I make music for the trenches. I make music that the girls is going to, tap into. So it could be Heart of the Trenches. Believe it or not, a lot of girls bump that song. Storm, a lot of girls bump that song. So it's like, even though that's for the guys, the way I put it and make the females fall for it. And yeah.
And speaking about your music, you also have a song with Chef G.
That's the Free the Gang.
For Free him.
Free the Gaza.
So who else would you want to collab with?
I'm trying to collab with Sleepy Hollow. I was supposed to do a song with Fabio. Still working on that. TJ. I really, really want a song. Like, I really want to do a song with Kalani. For me. Kalani for sure. So Kalani is definitely one for the books as a female artist. And I also want a song with Chris Brown. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I really rap as far as rappers, like, I fuck with them, but I really want to tap in with the singers. Yeah, like, for sure. With the singers, I want to tap in heavy.
So who were some of the artists then sing? Who were some of the singers you was growing up listening to them?
Beyonce, Keisha Cole, Kelly Rowland, Chris Brown, Trey Songz, Marion.
Alright.
So
So
of
then,
them.
Beyonce or Rihanna?
Damn, that's hard. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to go with B. Only cause like, don't get it twisted. Rihanna is, Rihanna's Rihanna. Beyonce, she just is nobody like Beyonce. I mean, like, it's just never gonna be another Beyonce. So Beyonce, I had to go with Beyonce before I choose Rihanna. You feel me? Rihanna, we gonna have to come back to that. But Beyonce for sure, especially like her career, her platform, how she came up as from a group to a solo artist is different. She definitely put in her work. So I definitely that's like asking for Michael Jackson or what's this guy named Prince. Feel me? I gotta pick Beyonce for the one time.
Chris Brown or Usher?
Chris.
Chris.
Respectfully.
Alright.
Chris Brown heavy.
Alright, so once you become like top dog, mainstream, like would you want to sign to a label or want to stay independent?
I got a couple labels watching. I had a couple offers. I honestly, it depends. If the deal is right, for sure, I'll go mainstream. For me, it gotta make sense for me though.
Okay.
I'm not just gonna sound for a name or sound for attention. You feel me? I make sure my pocket's good, my family good. I gotta make sure everything in the back end is valid before I just put myself in a situation where I'm fucked. Cause a lot of artists have that situation. They just see the name, couple dollars. You feel me? And then they just go for it. Then 2-3 years later, they complaining and they in their bag. So that's why it's gonna take me a little longer though, cause I'm not dick riding nobody. So.
Alright, so what has been the best experience so far as a rapper?
Best experience is traveling the world. Traveling the world, seeing fans like emotion. Like I done ran into fans that get emotional when they see me. Probably 2 months ago, I'm in Coney Island. I don't even go to Coney Island like that. I was in Coney Island. I just ran into like 2 fans. One of the girls is mad little. Her mom like, can she take a picture with you? Like, emotional. I'm like, oh damn, that shit for me. That shit feel different because it's like wow, like you really look up to me type shit. So the definitely traveling the world and definitely seeing all my fans like real reactions.
What was the farthest fan came up to you? Like the farthest place? Farthest?
What do you mean by that?
Like California, like when you was traveling the world, like what was like the furthest place like oh, like I'm a fan of you, like.
I'm not gonna lie, I went so many places. I have fans in every state.
Every state?
So, but I'll tell you, Boston, I love Boston. Like Boston's like a second home for me. Boston, they show love, they show out. They go crazy. Especially Springfield, like they go crazy. I love Boston. Like Boston is, if I gotta perform in Boston 20 times back to back every day of the week, I would, no cap.
Mm-hmm.
And then Cali too as well.
Alright. Cali. A lot of people say Cali.
Cali show love too. It's different. It's a different vibe when you go out there. But definitely a lot of like the little spots, like a lot of the low locations that you probably wouldn't even think. Like everybody, think mainstream, Miami, New York, LA. But a lot of the small Wisconsin, they show out. They fans out there show out. They show love.
Out of all the states you've been, which got the baddest females?
Which got the baddest females? I might get slapped for this, but I don't really care. But the baddest, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna have to say, like that's hard. Alright, so cause it's not that hard. Cause when I was on tour, I wasn't paying attention to none of the females. But if I gotta talk now, I'm gonna talk now. Feel me? So, I would say Boston got some joints for sure. Upstate got vibes, heavy. Upstate New York, they got some vibes. It might be babas, but they got some vibes. LA got the baddies because you run into like the little wannabe Hollywood. Feel me? Like they try and make it and they make it look like they made it already. So LA for sure got the baddies. LA definitely. I love LA. LA got the baddies for sure. So I say top 1 would be LA. And then it'd be Boston. Then it'd be upstate. And feel me?
Alright.
Yeah.
What do you want to achieve by the end of the year? What does KYY STACKS need to be done by December?
By December, I ain't gonna lie, I need to hit 1 million on a video for sure. That's like one of my goals right now. I'm trying to work on. Gotta hit 1 million on a video because I hit 1 million songs already, like through streaming platforms. So it's like I don't know what's going on. My fans is crazy. I got a lot of fans on SoundCloud that they don't want to transfer. Like they don't want to jump on YouTube. I don't know why, but That also another goal I'm trying to do is just really just elevate for me and grow. You feel me? Stay focused. Cause pandemic, a lot of people lost focus during the pandemic. So I just wanna be in a different zone by December. For me, by January 1st, I should be in a whole different lane. Like when people see me, they know the vibes. For me, I wouldn't say I should be super famous, but I just would say mentally and physically, I should be in a whole different position.
All right, and this is my last question. I always ask this question: what legacy do you want to have with the name KYY STACKS? When people bring it up in the future, what should be right next to it?
Yo, that's that fire ass dyke from the Bronx. Nah, let me stop. Nah, but the legacy I want to leave is that like I put on. Feel me? I put on for my family, my friends, gang. That's really like the legacy I want people to know me for. Yo, that kid put on like. And when it was my time to shine, I did what I had to do. For me, for real, especially with music, cause I'ma definitely like besides music, I'ma do a lot of other things. You feel me? Outside of music, but for music, far as music go, I just want people to know like I put on, I did my thing. For me, so.
What are some of the things that you want to tap into?
I'm trying to get into clothing line,
Movies.
business, couple different things. I want to own my own studio. I got this slogan like stack it up or pack it up. So I got that. I just got that LLC for that. So
okay.
I'm trying to get like stack it up or pack it up. Everything for me, you gotta be. If you're not stacking it up, you gotta pack it up.
All right. So
respectfully.
Where people can find you at? What's your socials?
Oh yeah.
Not social security.
Sure. Nah, sure. You already know the vibes, man. It's KYY STACKS. You can find me on everything KYY STACKS. KYY STACKS. And we outside, we here.
All right. Thank you for tuning in.